cornered me, and my friend was there, like, we were still holding hands, but then, like, as she couldn't pull me because the ladies were like literally pushing me, and like, I'm sure, like, they were trying to, like, hold my this thing, but they were like grabbing my boobs. And hey everyone, this is Ameha and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I am going to be talking about an experience which I had recently in Delhi. It was kind of like, a WTF moment for me, which I had to share it with you guys, because if I face that, I'm pretty sure, like, there'll be some people out there as well, out there in Delhi, or like, anywhere, like, who might face the same kind of issue. So I just wanted to make, like, people aware of, like, aware of that. Delhi is like, a kind of place, like, which your parents warn you about, like, all the crime patrol scenes and all. I always thought of that as well, like, out there, but like this, I never experienced that in, like, in like, 4 or 5 years of me, like, staying in Delhi. But except for that moment that I faced that day. So let me go ahead and start from the beginning. Alright, so yeah, basically you guys know I'm a Siliguri girl right now. I stay in Siliguri, but like sometimes I just go back and forth to Delhi. And yeah, recently I went to Delhi a few days back, and for some work purpose, and I was staying with my friend there in Karol Bagh. Her name is Sonia. So we were staying there, right? So I clearly remember the date. It was 15th of August. And yeah, it was like a nice Monday morning. I don't know, Monday or what, but it was like a nice morning, 15th of August morning. And we just, like, had no plans basically, but like, we woke up around a little late, like 11, 12, like that. And then we woke up a little hungry, and then we went to the nearest place, that if this is just like, 2-3 minutes walking distance, like, to get some biryani just nearby. And then yeah, we just went to get some biryani, and then so we were just wearing something very casual, and yeah, we were just carrying our wallet and our phone. So basically that's all you require. And yeah, basically what happened was, like, we were done eating the biryani, and then we were coming back, like, Karol Bagh, like, the society that we were staying in, it's like a very well society, like, very, very well gated society. And yeah, what happened was, like, we were going back, we were just about to reach like few blocks away. And then what happened was, like, there were like a bunch of aunties, like, the gaon wali aunties, like, I don't want to sound racist or anything, but like, like very Haryanvi, like, the aunties from the gaons and all, they looked like that, like, like wearing the typical kurta and sari and all, like with their head wrapped and all around their head. So they were wearing all that. So there were like, 6 to 7 ladies out there, and like, 2 or 3 kids, and they were just like, walking, and they had this katori, like, thing where they had like some money and all. I was pretty sure, like, they're gonna ask us money, but I usually, like, just tend to ignore, like, such people, like, in Delhi, because after every street you're gonna find such people, right? So I just, like, we were just walking across, like, they were passing by us, and they saw us, and they literally stopped us. My friend was walking in front of me, we were holding hands, and they like, literally my friend just passed. Luckily she just passed, but then they grabbed me, they cornered me around, and they were like, give money, give Bhagwan ke liye, something like that, ke paisa de de, and all sort of, they were giving that thing. Of course, like, they're gonna use God's name, like, to ask the money. And yeah, basically they cornered me, and my friend was there, like, we were still holding hands, but then, like, as she couldn't pull me because the ladies were like literally pushing me, and like, I'm sure, like, they were trying to, like, hold my this thing, but they were like grabbing my boobs, like, trying to, like, get hold of me. I like basically pushed them away, but then they kept on, like, pushing me, and like, they got very physical with me, like, although they were asking money, but that was like too much. That was like a very terrifying experience, like, because I wanted to shout at them as well, because like, that's not right. Like, if you want money, like, be a little respectful, bro. You were like touching my boobs and like, pushing me. against the car, like which was aside there, and I felt so traumatized because of that. Like, I was so scared at some point. I was like, and I always, like, I always thought of myself to be that street smart, okay? I always thought, like, when this such moment arises, of course I'll be able to stand up for myself. Of course I'll be like, get the fuck off, like, I was like, I would definitely be able to do that, right? But then, like, literally at that moment, I was like, what the hell is happening? Like, I had no idea, like, what to do. They cornered me. My friend was already out there, and she was just like, cornering me. Maybe I had a wallet with me. She did not had, she just had a phone. Maybe I had a wallet with me, and they eyed the wallet. And what happened was, like, after a while, fuck it, I was like so tensed, like, I was like, let's just see how much I get. Like, I'll just give them like 10-20 rupees. And I saw the money. I had like few notes and all, but I did not have, like, less than 50, so I just gave them 50 rupees. All right, fine. I took the 50 rupees out, I gave them that, okay? And now, please let me go. No, they did not let me leave, okay? I gave the money, I put that money in the katori, but then they were still like, जितना भी पैसा है निकाल बेटा, पैसा जितना भी है निकाल वहाँ से, और यहाँ पे जिस कटोरी में रख के फिर से रख लिया अंदर. So that's what they said. That's what her exact words were, like, okay? Let me say it in English. They were like, just take some money out from your wallet and just, touch the plate, and just, like, katori or plate, whatever, touch the bowl, and then just, like, put it back inside, like, and that money will become double. That is, like, God's blessing, okay? Just do that, okay? That's what they said, okay? I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't have any money. Like, that's what I said, okay? जितना भी है, like, just 10-20 रुपए भी है, just निकाल ले, वहाँ से निकाल ले, फिर यहाँ पे कटोरी में रख के अंदर वापस रख ले, okay? I was like so mad at them, but then I couldn't do anything. I was like, fuck it, okay, fine, let's see how much money I have. And I took all my money out. I had like 600-700 rupees. Luckily that day I did not have more than that. I took them out, and I basically I took them out. As soon as I took the money out, she didn't even see how much I had. She grabbed it, and then she did all that. I don't know what she did, but like, she grabbed the money, and then she was just like, touched it like in the bowl, and then she did all this that thing like that, and then she kept it with her. I asked her, like, give me my money back now. Like, nah, you'll get this money back double, but once it gets to the mandir, once it gets to the mandir, you will get this money back. That's what she said to me. I was like, fucking bitch scammed me. Soon as she grabbed the money, she said, like, I'll get it back. Like, I was like, what? Now I have, like, no money on my wallet. I gave them all away, and they were like, just ram, something like that, and then they just walked off. And that left me like stunned, like, what the fuck just happened? It was like, if you have to put it in a time, like, that was just like, 2-3 minutes contact, okay? In 2-3 minutes this all happened to me, and I was just shook. As soon as they walk off, I looked at them, I looked at my friend, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck just happened? And we were both like so stunned. And yeah, literally just I couldn't go back, because I had the feeling like, fuck it, whatever, like that. But then still, like, that was like, such an experience. As we got home, like, I just kept on cursing them, like, fucking bitch, whatever I could say. I kept on cursing them, but I couldn't do anything, because I had this fear, like, I had this some sort of fear in my mind, like, like, oh, what if they do that? What if they pull out some jadoo tona shit like that, and, like, do something to me? So yeah, and that too, it was like din dahare, okay, like early, like, 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that happened to me. So that left me by shock. So yeah, that is what happened to me in Delhi in such an auspicious day, 15th of August, Independence Day. And yeah, those ladies scammed me. They mugged me literally, in the most religious way, like, if you have to say it, like, in the most a religious form of like, you know, mugging. It was that sort of thing. Like, I don't have the exact words for it, but then literally in the name of God, like, you know, they took that money from me. Luckily for me, the money was not a lot. It was just like below 1,000. If I had more than that, like, you know, maybe I would have felt bad. Like, I still feel bad because that was my money, like, you know, regardless of like, you know, if it goes to the God or whatever, or like it's my money, right? I have the right to, like, you know, spend how much I wanted on myself and how much I wanted on God, like that. So be aware, guys, if you guys are in Delhi, or like, you know, even if you are not in Delhi, like, it basically happens mostly all over India. But yeah, you feel a little, like, you know, scared if you're like, you're living in a different city other than your hometown or your city. You have to be a little cautious, okay? I hope you guys get some awareness from this, or like something, like, you know, it helps you in the future. If you, like, you know, if you happen to encounter such situation, like, you know, don't give them money. Don't take out money from your wallet to give them, or like, you know, just tell them to F off, like that, like, you know. So yeah, so if God is watching this, please, I'm still waiting for my doubled money. That is what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you guys learned something from this experience which I had. And yeah, be aware, guys, wherever you are, like, you know, there will be a moment when this can happen to you too. So just, you know, be aware. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining this video today. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and if you have had such experiences, or like, you know, if you have any 2 cents of, like, you know, this video, just leave a comment and let us know your experience as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining, and have a good day. Bye bye.